telah menetapkan bahawa tarikh hari penamaan calon 5 hari bulan Jun 2016, tarikh hari mengundi awal 14 hari bulan Jun 2016 dan tarikh hari mengundi 18 hari bulan Jun.
According to Datuk Sri Muhammad Hashim, this is not the first time for by-election being held in the month of Ramadan. A by-election was held for the Dewan Rakyat seat of P93 Sungai Besar, a parliamentary seat located in the state of Selangor, Malaysia, on 18 June 2016, following the nomination day on 5th June 2016. The by-election was held following the death of its members of parliament, Tan Sri Noriah Kasnun, in a helicopter crash near Sebuyau, Sarawak on 5th May 2016, ahead of the state election.
Datuk Dr. Sundaran Anamale, pengawal peribadi Allahyarham Datuk Noriah Ahmad Sobri Harun dan juruterbang warga Filipina Rudolf Rex Ragas.
Today, 5 June 2016, at Sungai Besar, nomination opened at 9 AM today for the Sungai Besar Parliamentary by-election at Dewan Seri Bernam here. 1 hour has been set aside by Returning Officer Muhammad Khairuddin Muhammad Som for the nomination, after which he will announce the names of the contesting candidates.
The Sungai Besar by-election sees a three-way fight between Barisan Nasional's Budiman Muhammad Zodi, who is also a Sungai Panjang Assemblyman, PAS Dr. Abdul Rani Osman, who is also a Meru Assemblyman, and Parti Amanah Negara's Azhar Abdul Syukur. The flag and poster war for the Sungai Besar parliamentary by-election on June 18 quickly gained momentum as soon as nomination for the by-election was closed. As soon as the nomination of 3 candidates was accepted for the by-election, the election machinery of contesting parties were seen getting into action right away by putting up flags and banners and going around meeting the voters. The road, including the bridge from Sekinchan leading into Sungai Besar, is already lined with Barisan Nasional's, PAS and Amanah's flag, setting the mood for the election day. In fact, the presence of the party machinery from outside Sungai Besar can already be felt through the many visits to homes of residents during the day to promote their candidates. We had the opportunity to interview some of the candidates and also the party machineries during the campaigns.
Kawasan ini backgroundnya daripada segi sosioekonomi ni petani, nelayan, sawah padi. Jadi kalau mereka nak isu mereka nak improve pendapatan.
Budiman seorang yang telah kerja rajin sebagai wakil rakyat dulu, dan dia dapat bermesra dengan semua lapisan masyarakat, Cina, Melayu, India.
Iaitu rakyat menghadapi masalah-masalah yang asas dalam kehidupan di negara ini ialah kemiskinan, kesusahan, kos hidup yang tinggi, GST.
In one of the interview, Parti Amanah Negara campaign machineries also managed to share their thoughts and feelings.
Saya suka Islam kerana Islam membawa kebaikan kepada rakyat Malaysia. Itu kata Glenn. Masa itu tengah hangat yang kata apa ni, Kopal Singh kata langkah mayat aku dulu. Dia juga menyebut dulu yes, saya kata langkah mayat aku dulu, tapi sekarang tidak, kerana saya sudah faham Islam yang membawa kebaikan kepada lapisan masyarakat.
PAN tu parti baru, tapi dia nak bertanding juga, kita tak boleh halang lah. Tapi kali ini walaupun 3 penjuru, saya ingat rakyat akan memilih salah satu lah, sama ada BN atau PAS.
This is the second time for Parti Amanah Negara competing for the seat in election since the first was Sarawak State Election 2016. Former Deputy Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin made an appearance in Sungai Besar after being absent from the political scene and out of the public eye for quite some time. On the other hand, the fisherman town of Sekinchan was abuzz when the former Prime Minister, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, made an appearance of the opposition campaign trail ahead of the Sungai Besar by-election. It is also the first time Dr. Mahathir had publicly campaigned against Barisan Nasional after he quit UMNO. It It can be seen the approaches used by the parties in their campaign were different in way to show their respect towards the holy month of Ramadan. Bazaar campaign, division of foods, iftar ceremony was some of the approaches used by the parties. Some of the candidates and the campaign machineries can be seen are more focusing on fishermen and farmers area by making a visit and provides help in various ways in way to win their heart during the campaigns. Other than that, common situation during political campaigns also can be seen in Sungai Besar. The only difference is most of the campaign activities being done at night. After 12 days of campaign, 42,365 people in Sungai Besar, Selangor State, 18th of June 2016, Saturday was set as the day for the region to pick new lawmakers. Polling centres opened at 8 a.m. with 28 centres in Sungai Besar. We also managed to interview some of the voters who came to cast their votes.
I think Budiman
Kebiasaannya di Sekincan ini kita tidak boleh menduga calon yang dipilih oleh pengundi-pengundi.
Kalau saya, barisanlah.
Through the interview session, it can be seen that most of them were expected the candidates from Barisan Nasional will won the seat. The polling centres were closed at 5 p.m. The time had come for the result of Sungai Besar by-election to be announced.
Saya selaku pegawai pengurus bagi bahagian pilihan raya Parlimen.
The time had come for the result of Sungai Besar by-election to be announced. The official count for Sungai Besar as of 9 p.m. is Barisan garnering 10,572 votes, with PAS getting 4,507 votes and Amanah 4,323 votes. Barisan's majority is 6,065 votes. Barisan Nasional candidate Budiman Mohamad Zodi retained the Sungai Besar seat for the ruling coalition with a majority of 9,191 over his rival Amanah Azhar Abdul Syukur, followed by Dr. Rani Osman from PAS, according to official results from the Election Commission.
Although the BN obtained a large majority in this election, this does not necessarily indicate a major increase compared with the strength of Barisan Nasional in 2013 election. This is because of the three-way fights between BN, PAS and Amanah. In terms of issues played during the campaigns, it is clearly can be seen that the issue of 1MDB, GST or even racial issues did not give any massive impact towards the voters. On the other hand, the campaigns stay running smoothly, only it is on a moderate scale and not as aggressive as usual, as the campaign period coincides with the month of Ramadan. The question now is whether the numbers of Chinese voters for Barisan Nasional will continue to rise. And is the result, which shows PAS did not manage to defeat Amanah in the Sungai Besar by-election, is also can be a prediction of what is going to happen in the next election.